Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna Liz. This is Sirius. That's Luna. And my two dogs. My husband will probably join us later on in this video. He's just not feeling very well today, so running isn't the best. But anyways, I'm creating this channel mostly to keep me accountable. I'm currently 8 weeks pregnant. I'm trying to get back into running. I ran a little bit before. I've never been like a huge runner, but always like a few miles every week or so. We're taking it slow. Excuse me. Go a couple easy miles. I'll bring you along on my run. Probably run again on Saturday. Usually I run with him, but he's got a rash going on right now and running exacerbates it a little bit. Excuse me. Did a bit of a warm-up already by taking them on a walk. We went about 1.5 miles. As I'm not a very experienced runner, if anyone has any tips or tricks for me that they notice that I could use, let me know. Here's the running fit. Got my Spider-Man t-shirt, some Gymshark shorts, and my Hokas.
Love is a walk in the park. That's how I feel at the start. Pretty until it gets dark. Love is a walk in the park till you get bit by a dog. I never knew you could bark. When the seasons change, you won't feel.
2 miles done. I'm tired. But I ran at a 9:52 pace, which this is the first time since being pregnant that I have run under 10 minutes, and it felt really good. That's exciting. I'm hoping that means that I am gonna start getting back to where I was before I got pregnant. I know running comes with a lot of ups and downs. I ran my first 15K and then a half marathon about a week or two after that. I'm trying to get back up to be able to run a 15K this coming March, the same one for our Gate River run. The only difference is I am now pregnant. And so for the last few months, I have only run like 2 miles at a time, maybe up to 3. So I've still been running, which means that I can still run. I just have to slowly be able to increase all the way up to 9 miles by the time March comes when I'm 6 months pregnant. And my husband, his furthest distance that he's been able to run ever is 2 miles, and he's also signed up for that same 15K. His goal is to run it under 10 minutes. My pace last year was 9 minutes and 43 seconds, so I'm also trying to aim for that, but we'll see since I'll be 6 months pregnant. I'm about to go get changed, and y'all can come with us on our run. We're probably just going to run about 2 miles, which my husband, like I said, he has run 2 miles before, but that is like the furthest, but he's kind of stuck at that point. So he can run the 2 miles, he just can't run past that. So we're gonna run 2 miles and I'll be back.
Because summer will turn into fall, then you'll leave me. You're gone. You don't need me.
We just made it. First mile. How are you feeling?
I'm dying.
Me too. We started out faster than we usually run.
Yeah.
And what song are you listening to?
B.I.G. by Forrest Frank.
Nice.
What about you?
I'm listening to Wonder If He Loves Me, something like that by Drake.
This is hard.
How do you feel?
So bad. My first time breaking 20 minutes on 2 miles, so.
That's a PR. Good job. What song did you end up listening to at the end?
Nights Like These by Vincent Boone.
Very nice.
What about you?
I was listening to This Is What Falling Out of Love Feels Like by Jake.
You're on a Jake kick.
We gotta do this plus 7.3.
Oh, I don't know how that's possible.
But we got a lot of time.
Not that much.
Like 4 more months. Hi, I just wanted to pop in with a bit of an update. Today is Wednesday. I did not film anything yesterday. The pregnancy fatigue is real. Yesterday we just decided to go on a walk for a few miles, so still getting some exercise, just we were not going to run yesterday. I didn't run today either. I also just went on a couple miles with him and my other dog. Jeremiah and I should be resuming running tomorrow, and we'll pick back up with that, and then we'll probably not run Friday, and then we'll run on Saturday. That'll be the last day this week. We are moving on Monday, so we've got a lot of packing to do. Today is Thursday. The last day that we ran was Monday. Then we did a couple walking days in between, just kind of break things up, and especially since we're just kind of getting back into running right now. So we don't want to push ourselves too hard and go run every single day. So Monday we ran 2 miles. Today we also plan on running 2 miles, but we're going to run slower. So we ran at around like a 9:45 pace on Monday, and then today we'll run slower. I'm not sure. Potentially we'll run further than 2, but we will see. I'm going to get changed and meet y'all up. The sun's already started going down,
What's
so
up?
hopefully we can finish our run before it's pitch black out.
Hey, we got like 20 minutes. We're going 2 miles, so
Yeah, we
that's a
got
good
it.
time.
It'll be fine. We decided to stop around a mile. Some days are just harder to keep running than others, right?
Yeah, my heart rate got really up there, and
You gotta be careful. We'll probably walk for a little bit, and then we may pick it back up
yeah,
for like maybe another half mile or so.
I like to do another mile, but my heart rate got to about 190.
Yeah, which we don't want that.
I don't want it to get that high. I think that for some reason it's just hard to keep on running when you have like not done it very much. So
Yeah, agreed. I mean, and exactly, and we're just starting out. So this is a real life for beginner runners.
yeah,
We finished our 2 miles.
a little bit more than.
Yeah, we did a little bit of a quick run towards the end.
What's funny is that final bit was way faster than I normally run. But I focused on my breathing really in the back half of the mile. So I did not do that in the first half. And the faster run was easier when I tried the breathing stuff than when I was going slower.
It's so weird.
Got it.
I guess breathing techniques just really are that important.
At least for me they are.
But we made it.
Look at the sky.
Yes, we made it before the sun went down. I'll show you the view. It's gorgeous. It looks like fire is coming through the trees.
Yeah.
Love is like riding a bike, scary, but then it's alright.
Hi guys, welcome. So I had initially started this vlog when I was around, I think, 9 weeks pregnant. I am 11 and a half now. The goal was to record every time that I was running initially, the progress with me and my husband. Hello, good boy. Unfortunately, that did not turn out so well because, for one, we ended up moving. I mean, I knew that was coming. I just did not film during that time. We were so busy. My goal is to just stay active during pregnancy. The first trimester is definitely hard. It's just, especially like with the fatigue. I thankfully haven't had a ton of nausea, like just a little bit, but then after I eat, I'm usually fine. It's just mostly like fatigue and then some cramping. And headaches. Like it's hard to make yourself exercise when you don't feel your best and have like hardly any energy to do it. I just wanted to make a video to kind of keep me in check and track my progress as I go. So far, I have been running a few times a week, like maybe 3 times a week on good weeks, sometimes just 2 times a week. So we moved a couple weeks ago and I just stopped videoing, recording any of my runs or exercises from that time. So I am hoping to pick back up now. I know my first trimester is almost over, but I still have like a week and a half left. My husband's initial goal was to be able to run a 5K for Thanksgiving. He has since been able to do it, but he still would love to be able to do it on Thanksgiving Day. So he and I are both going to be running a 5K on Thursday. That's this coming up Thursday. Today is Monday. But I'm really proud of him because he has never run 3 miles in his whole life. The furthest that he's ever run is 2 before then. And he managed to run 3.2, which is a little bit more than 5K, so that was really exciting. I used to run more than like 2-3 miles pretty consistently, and a lot faster than I'm currently running now. But with being pregnant, I'm just kind of trying to take it slower and just kind of like listening to my body and not like pushing myself too hard. To also lift weights, which I have done like none since getting pregnant. I just don't want to. I mean, I can. I did it a couple times when I first started. I have not in the past like 4 weeks. Just kind of focus more on running, just getting my body moving. And then I've also been doing a lot of prenatal yoga and stretching, which has been really nice. It's a good way, I think, to prepare for childbirth, at least hopefully as much as I can be prepared for something like that. We're on a run together today, hopefully. I was cramping earlier, so we'll either run today or we will walk today. But either way, we're going to get in some movement, and that's really all that matters, I think. I wanted to also go over a little bit of how the journey has been like from the beginning, because I haven't talked about that or documented that at all. I found out that I was pregnant when I was 3 weeks and 6 days, so right before 4 weeks, and I had been pretty tired, but then I had some energy. I think I was like 3 weeks and 4 days, so a couple days before I found out, and I did run during that week, and I was lifting. So like the first 2 weeks I was running and lifting like normal, and then 2 to 3 probably pretty much nothing, and then I did a little bit of running during the third week, and then I found out, and then I was like kind of spooked to do anything, but then I did continue running a little bit, and since then I've been doing like the 2 to 3 mile runs kind of at a slower pace. So 4 weeks I still felt really good, and I was nervous because I've heard that once you get to 6 weeks is when like the heavy nausea and stuff starts, and thankfully I did not really experience that. I've only really had fatigue. 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, still just like light runs and the occasional lifting. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to document running with my husband. This may become more of like my first trimester, trying to stay running, workouts, my experience, things like that. I am going to get dressed to go on a run. Something that does usually help me stay motivated is trying to put on like a fun outfit. You know how they say like where a hot girl walks and stuff. So we'll either go for a run or go for a walk, and I'll get dressed, and then I will take y'all with me, and then you can kind of see some of the scenery around where we've moved to. It has like a nice running path, and I'll just go to like the roundabout and back, and I think that'll be, I may run it twice because I think that's only like a mile. So this is the fit. I have found that wearing like one pieces like this are a lot more comfortable than if I was to wear something with a waistband, just because waistbands put like extra pressure right here. So as this area is growing, it just feels more comfortable to have something more like cohesive that's not targeting this area. And it still fits me pretty well now just because it's stretchy, even with everything growing. So I've got this, and then my hookahs. Now I might put on a sweater as well. I have also decided that I'm going to be going for a walk instead of a run. Even though the race is on Thursday, I don't plan on running too fast anyways. I'm just gonna run it to run it, and I have not been feeling too well today. I had a lot of cramping on my way home from work. And then I do still have a headache, so I'm just gonna go for a walk, and then I'm gonna do some prenatal yoga when I get back. I probably won't film the yoga, but I will take y'all with me on my walk, and I'll also take him with me as well. See y'all outside.
I got the hang of it, right? Till you start moving too fast. Look up and your body crash. Why doesn't love ever last?
The sun peeking through the clouds right there. So pretty. Also, as the sun's going down, it is kind of getting cold. So I am a little bit regretting not having brought a sweater with me. But hopefully the more we walk, the warmer it'll get. as we're moving. So there's a little update on what I decided to do.
Because summer.
It's getting pretty dark out now. The sun is kind of going down, but even though it's harder this time of the year when the sun goes down so early, I will say that the walks or runs that I go on are so much more beautiful. Just like the sunsets, they're stunning every single day. Like this is what it looks like literally every day that we're walking. It's insane. Ended up getting really cold. So I do wish that I had brought my jacket. And one thing that I will say about these, as nice as it is for this area to not feel all that pressure, there is the problem of being pregnant and having to go to the bathroom super frequently. And when you're wearing this, you gotta take the whole thing off. So you basically have to get naked every single time that you want to use the bathroom. Hi, it is now Tuesday. Today I do plan on running, but I only plan on running like about a mile probably. Excuse me, sit. Good. Since I'm running 3 miles on Thursday, because I have to go to Costco to get more dog food. So I want to try to go before it gets like too dark outside. So I'm going to run a mile here real quick and then I'm going to head to Costco. Running fit for the day, Gymshark, sports bra, Gymshark leggings, Nike socks, and Hoka's.
You're gone. You don't need me. Like the trees in the autumn.
The sound for this may be terrible right now because I did not bring out my microphone or my tripod. So it might also be really, really shaky because I'm super tired and I look like a red hot tamale right now. We ran a mile. The time that it says the pace that it says that we ran at is like just under 10 minutes, like a 9:58. But that's also partly due to, at the beginning, my dog Sirius was like jumping, biting at the leash. If we walk, he's perfectly fine, but if we run, he gets so excited that he just like can't help but jump at me, jump at the leash. I'll insert a clip of kind of what that looks like because I filmed it because I just need help. Like how do people prevent their dogs from doing that? I don't know if it's just mine, but it was a good run overall. I'm pretty tired, even though we only went 1 mile. But the point is, we got out, I exercised. I am 11 weeks and 4 days today, so having any kind of movement, I think, always counts as a win. So that's my update for today.